Welcome to the 30th Annual South African Music Awards, coming to you live and in charge right here on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
I stepped in here, man, and I'm showing him references of what I have for an outfit for 2024. It's also Sotho inspired, you know. These are African elements, so I wanna, like, if you listen to my music, you know, the hip hop album is a proudly South African hip hop album.
We owe it to the people and those who have followed us, who have enjoyed Rick Jade, who've shared it, who continue to share Rick Jade. So yeah, so here's to the future of Rick Jade. Samas, let's talk about it.
Tonight, you're in for a musical extravaganza like no other. We will play more music at this year's Summit than the history of the Summers. We're talking back-to-back hits, back-to-back performances, and once-in-a-lifetime collaborations. I don't know what I can do with myself because ikwaito iyanhlanyisa mntase. Come on, man.
And this award, Minister, goes to Ringo Madlingozi.
Hala, woza, baba, woza.
Today, my friend, I do know as well that we are so excited because we get to give them their flowers while they can still smell them and also allow them to know just how much it has meant.
The big fish, well done, Kuti, well done.
And the summer goes to
Die Pisangskalle.
who does it go to? The Sampra album of the year goes to
Comes at the small and Mtunzi.
I didn't know ukuthi ngizothi ngina 30 kube kuamasama 30 ngibe ngithola ama awards kanje.
Umhlobo wenene FM Best Hip Hop Album category.
Pretty ugly.
Nasty C. They like to ask, why Ningalale Makaya? It's them. They are the reason Singalale Makaya. The summer for the Ukozi FM Female Artist of the Year goes to Tyler once again.
I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you, South Africa, for all the support. Like, you guys literally ride for me.
This is the work we've done, and can we keep on continuing and building this music industry?
Congratulations to all our winners. From myself, Mini Dlamini, Intombi Omzulu, Kintanda Nonke Makaya. And all that's left to say is, Hibidi!
Brrrr.
Excellent song. I go by the name of Pretty Ugly for anybody who doesn't know. Summer 30 Hip Hop Album of the Year winner. And I'm here at Summer 31 for the announcement. It's a live stream. It's myself and her Cut the Lights. You already know. Let's go. Remember a couple years ago they said he never blow and there he goes, he's Osama. Now let it roll, let it every roll, plenty episodes of the drama. I'm here to set the tone in any semitone you barely known in the strata. Been really known in plenty homes, very many silly phones to the spazas. Them bottles dripping head to toe, treat your heavy clothes like pajamas. Bombers, hotter than the summer if you dollar with the gamma. I make your mama zala and your baby mama guala. And ever since I wanna summer, banyana basari love me like I'm Java. Wanna show me their number, or wanna show me their tongue, or wanna lamza. You gotta gua, you gotta prata. Fala totital and a kala. I'm trying to turn these rands to a couple pounds to a couple dollars. And I'ma need rubies and emeralds in my bezel. I met the devil, she isn't special. She listen to rap, not heavy metal. You ain't dripping, your dogs can barely pedal. And dog, I'm with my dog, we can get bit in the dark. I'm dripping, you think it's a shark. Get bit, you're not big as your bark. I got some piss that can pick you apart. With my dogs, Mayon, Dean Jaka, para in a Porsche. Paso for the hata. You don't wanna go to court for a cop or a dacha. They shot the homie in a cop, need a mop for his mata. With my dogs, Mayon, Dean Jaka, para in a Porsche. Paso for the hatas. You don't wanna go to court for a cop or a dacha. They shot the homie in a cop, need a mop for his mata. Yo, this one is called How We Step. A brand new one, produced by Connie Nash and her Cut the Lights. Let's go. Excentra, Donna, what's up? From the east to the west to the south, ain't none like us. My chita from the north in the cut, mamacita looking gold, y'all aboard on they fours in the dust. Find me in the tops with the chucks, trying to get this money in a rush. If it's up, then it's stuck. If you come and go with slugs, you get cupped. Come and go with slugs, you get cupped, you get cupped, you get I'm with my G's in a set. We rockin' VVs on the neck and deep G's on the vest. Mommy, come and see how we step. We love you if you got the B stings or double D's on the breast. Go if you don't lean, me impressed. Need a G63 just to lean. Let me see how you stretch. Me and my team, we the best. Pull up looking clean when we leave the streets in a mess. I'm with my G's in a set. We rockin' VVs on the neck and deep G's on the vest. Mommy, come and see how we step. We love you if you got the B stings or double D's on the breast. Go if you don't lean, me impressed. Need a G63 just to lean. Let me see how you stretch. Me and my team, we the best. Pull up looking clean when we leave the streets in a mess. Yeah. Okay, I do it for the family. I know my chita who be scamming and claim they do it for the granny. And me, I want my grand to hold a Grammy. We ain't never had a plan B, so they had me in a plan B. And when I'm with my steppers, it's a stampede. With my steppers, it's a stampede. Stepping like a trampoline. You hear that brrr like it's Grand Prix. The kitty brrr in the panties. Cause the hood and the sub show me love. God bless my bruv up above. Every thug need a hug. My cuz was in love with the drugs. Before we had to rub in the tub, we was stuck in the mud. Blood, word to Boogie from the west side. Spot the doobie, let the jets fly. R.I.P. left eye. Big booty for the sex drive. My G's moody and they press guys. Night, snipe, I'm with my G's in the set. We rockin' VVs on the neck and deep G's on the vest. Mommy, come and see how we step. We love you if you got the B stings or double D's on the breast. Go if you don't lean, me impressed. Need a G63 just to lean. Let me see how you stretch. Me and my team, we the best. Pull up looking clean when we leave the streets in a mess.
Ladies and gentlemen, music lovers, rhythm chasers, welcome to the official Summer 31 and nominees announcements. And you know how we do it. What better way to kick things off than by bringing you one of the sharpest names in the game, a man who makes hearts to skips beats without missing a beat himself, the one and only Pretty Ugly, who, by the way, walked away with the Best Hip Hop Album Award at last year's Summer 30. So this is a man who's been affiliated with the Summer for the longest of times. We're very happy. I am Lituka Makoko, and I am one half of your co-hosting team, and I am joined by the prettiest host, the prettiest DJ, the prettiest actress, the prettiest talent, Miss Zama Naomi. You look incredible, by the way, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee that tonight will be anything but ugly.
Look at you spitting buzz.
Out here.
But thank you so much for the warm welcome. And my name is indeed Zama Naomi. And thank you all for joining us on one of the most anticipated events of the year, taking place during Women's Month, Malibongwe. This isn't just for the creators of music that we live for, but it's also for the fans, for the dreamers, the dancers, and the show singers. It is our honor to host and reveal the 31st edition South African Music Award nominees, live from Rockets Bryanston.
100%, that's where we are. And if you know anything about Rockets, then you must be familiar with good vibes and good people. And speaking of good people, it is my personal great honor to shout out the massive work done by our sponsors who continue to show love to us: the Motsepe Foundation, the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Sampra, SAMRO, and with the SABC as our media partner. Our sponsors always go above and beyond to make sure that our musicians and our creators get the much deserved spotlight. So big shout out to them, Siyabonga.
Yes, and of course, the recording industry of South Africa for tirelessly elevating the South African music by rewarding excellence, empowering creators, making bold steps to drive the creative industry, as well as building the music of the brand and the business of music.
100% spoken like the true queen you are. Speaking of bold steps, I'm sure you've noticed that we're doing things differently this year. We are streaming to you live on YouTube, which is our digital partner from here at Rockets, where you are catching us live. Like I said, hey, shout out, hey, Ma. It's an intimate one-on-one type vibe where you get to interact with us in real time. We get to speak. Let it be a conversation. And we're very happy to have you join us as well.
Yes, and you can now comment and engage with us in real time as we go through a heat-filled evening, 100%. Which includes performances by your faves, conversations with key players, and of course, the announcement of the nominees. So sit back, grab a snack, share your thoughts, and join the vibe.
100%. With that said, let us get into our first set of nominees. The reason we're all here to see who is up for what. However, music is the order of the day, and music is what you'll get. So joining us live from his in-house studio is a man whose legacy actually needs no introduction. This is a legacy that spans decades, having worked with legends like Oliver Mtukudzi, like Vusi Mahlasela, like Ringo, and young vocal powerhouses as well like Zama Jobe and Amufaku. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steve Dyer.
He is also a summer winner, walking away with the award for the best jazz album last year, Summer. So let's welcome Mr. Steve Dyer.
Yo, the experience of winning a SAMRO has been absolutely like overwhelming. It's just so nice to like walk into the house and have one of these like in the cabinet as you walk in, for everybody to walk in, all the family members who've been with me, or yeah, I'm mainly saying family members, you know, because I only have family members at my house, obviously, you know. So it's just so nice to see them, see how far I've come. You know, I started doing this when I was 13 years old. I'm a grown man now, you know. So I think it's a humbling experience. This one is really for the fans, really, because it's just a testament of like the fact that like everything godly yearns patience and time. So put work into your craft, put time and patience into it, and it will pay off. You know what I mean? And I'm extremely blessed. I'm extremely humbled to be a SAMRO winner, and it's definitely changed my life. You know, like I walk into rooms now where people who otherwise didn't know me before, you know, even if they don't know me. But like as soon as like you hear murmurs like, oh no, he's a SAMRO winner, and then they take me a little more seriously, you know. So shout out to the SAMRO, shout out to RiSA, I appreciate you.
The nominees for Best Adult Contemporary Album are Just 6 for Ukusimusi, An African Christmas, Melanie Scholes for 7, Tony Drake for Room for Everyone, New Sam for Nonyezi, The Morning After for Look at You Now. The nominees for Best African Adult Contemporary Album are Zama Jobe for Umi. Tandiswa Mazwai for Sankofa. Zoe Modiga for Nomtandazo. Ndu Shezi for Isibusiso Sam. Mtutu for Indumiso Yabengulu. The nominees for Best African Indigenous Faith Album are Wacha Mkuku Wachumlilo for Re Kholetsa Magodimong, JTG Gospel Choir for Morena Reya Leboga, House of Mercy for Busa Jeso, Baronghoa Ba Morena for Ikutana, The Brain Gospel Projects for Nkabese Kamantla. The nominees for Best Afro-Pop Album are Nomfundo Mo for 24, Malik for Malik, Sjava for Isbuko, Deluxe, Sjava for Inkanyezi, Live, Dalom Kids for collaborations with friends. The nominees for Best Alternative Album are Yoav and Jabulile Majola for Unyazi, Zadok for Perspective, Black, Francis Soul for Hindsight 2020, Tando for Emloteni, Spoegwolf for Berga. The nominees for Best Amapiano Album are Vigro Deep for Your Piano Is Not My Piano, Kelvin Momo for Sewe, Kelvin Momo for Ntako, Mellow and Sleazy for Midnight in Sunnyside 3, Z Nglumalo for Injaye Game. The nominees for Best Classical Instrumental Album are John London for In the Morning, Chris Vale, Eugene Joubert, and Franco Prinsloo, Marlies Hatang for Bay Ale Skwana Denga, Derek Gripper for Balake Sisoko and Derek Gripper, Vox Chamber Choir and Franco Prinsloo for A Season in Paradise, Orechiete for Awake for 22 Hours.
nominees down, and I can already tell. Listen, this year's judges have their work cut out for them.
It's gonna be heavy.
Yo, the talent is just too good. But let's agree that everybody who was nominated is already a winner because they represent the beats of a nation. And how was that Steve Dyer performance for you?
I feel soothed. I feel like an angel was talking to me. The power of music, I'll tell you something.
Amazing.
And you know what? That is exactly what it should be. And looking at that nominee list right now, I think it just proves more than anything just how fire a year it has been for South African music at large. It has been banger after banger. And like you said, judges all the best, Banita. But anyway, let's get in the comments. Let us know who's taking what so far from what you've seen.
Yes, and also hit us up. Let us know who you believe should have been included. You know, we want all the smoke, we want all the tea. So spill the tea using the hashtag Summit31 nominees. And a little later on tonight, we will be going over some of your comments.
100% that we will, and we here do stick to our promises because I want to know which long team. You know what I mean? But right now, let's go back to the essence of the evening, and that is the music. So let's check out our next nominee list, followed by another hot, pretty ugly performance.
The nominees for Best Collaboration are Kelvin Momo, Sino Msolo, Sticks and Mashudu for Waze Wamuhle, Black Motion, Bongo Musa, Kenneth, DJ Bucks, Tabo Small, Problem Child, and Morda for Takala, Kusasa, King Ditoy, Nokolo, Ngema, Mahu, Anati, Keith Benza, and Balenhle Zuma for Emma Chwaleni, Matt Davis and Busada for Stay With Me, Mass Music, Lord Weezy and DJ Maporisa featuring T.O. Star Quality, Schley and Kabza de Small for Amalanga. The nominees for Best Contemporary Faith Music Album are Jabu Hlongwane for Cross Power Experience 4, Taki Ndo for The Glory, Sbu Noah for Heavenly Psalms Level 2, live at Goshen City Church 2023, Nontokozo Mkize for Lindiwe, Mangaliso for Living Word. The nominees for Best Dance Album are Black Motion for The Cradle of Art, Dlala Tukzin for Finally Famous 2, Morda for Crazy, Shimza for Dreaming, Cairo for Cairo. The nominees for Best Engineered Album are Des Gray mastering for Black Motion, The Cradle of Art, Peter Pearlson for Thandiswa Mazwai, Sankofa, Mfana Futhi Raf for Sjava, Isbuko Deluxe, Robin Cole and Thandiswa Magwaza for Keenan Mayer, Reawakening, William Reeves for Jeremy Loops, Feathers and Stone. The nominees for Best Gqom Album are Mr. Teller for Tronic's Land 3, DJ Lag for The Rebellion, Goldmax for Play at Your Own Risk, DJ Sandiso for Nandi 3.0, Lelo What's Good for Next Level. The nominees for Best Hip Hop Album are Blackie for See You Soon Deluxe, Tony Daimani for Red October Induction, Low Turnover Pounds for Pray for Pitori, Sizwe Alakin for Audio 2D, Dear Darky, 25K for Loyal to the Plug, The Life and Times of Don Kilograms. The nominees for Best Jazz Album are Duduzo Makatini, Unomkhubulwane, Nick Ford for Terra Solis, Nomfundo Kaluva for Ndilapa, Peter Oret for Hope Dies Last, Nkesh Nonklishi for apho kungenje.
Well, you know, I look at competition. Competition comes from the Latin word competere, which means to seek together. So I think, yes, it's a validation of sorts that you can get this award. However, you know, sometimes in competition, it's lost that we all working towards the same thing, and we all set each other's standards and we all build on that. So it was a validation. It's also something that I recognize. Music is a very personal thing, and I'm happy that my personal voice was recognized.
This one is called Super. It's a brand new one produced by her. Cut the Lights. Drop it very, 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 very soon. I go by the name of Pretty Ugly. I hope you guys are having a good time.
Yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Trying to get this money like a Gupta. Moving funny, I can see it right through ya. Paparazzi or police might shoot ya. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Got an S or a link on my fupa. Give an F what you think is my moolah. When I ball, I'm only hitting spike twos, yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. I remember all I wanted was a Cooper. Now I'm in a coupe without a roof, huh? You wanna know if there's a God, I'm the proof, huh? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Puffing on a herb and a superb. Remember all I wanted was a Cooper. Now we in a coupe without a roof, sir. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. How you feeling? 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 I'm super. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. How are you? How are you? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm feeling fine. Tryna get gold medals at the finish line. Life's sweet, but sometimes there's a little lime. I'm daydreaming about the baddest like she is a mine. How I'm feeling? How I'm feeling? I'm feeling cool. And my flow stay dripping, I'm a swimming pool. Always chat about things that you didn't do. You can find me in my slippers making business moves. Yeah, yeah. You should hear the vrr in my vrr pa. And the shots in the streets go grr fa. And in ancient Egypt, I was still raw. I thank the Lord, I know less is more. Protect the poor, but I need a ventador. Not a checker's board, this is chess for sure. You should press record soon as you check the score. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Tryna get this money like a Gupta. Moving funny, I can see it right through ya. Paparazzi or police might shoot ya. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Got an S or a link on my fupa. I give an F what you think is my moolah. When I ball, I'm only hitting spike twos, yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. I remember all I wanted was a Cooper. Now I'm in a coupe without a roof, huh? You wanna know if there's a God, I'm the proof, huh? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Puffing on a herb and a superb. Remember all I wanted was a Cooper. Now we in a coupe without a roof, sir. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. How you feeling? 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 I'm super. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. How are you? How are you?
How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm feeling fine. Tryna get gold medals at the finish line. Life's sweet, but sometimes there's a little lime. Daydreaming about the baddest like she is of mine. How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. Got an S or a link on my fupa. I give an F what you think is my moolah. When I bomb, only hit a spike twos, yeah. I go by the name of Pretty Ugly. Thank you guys so much. This is her. Cut the Lights. New music comes soon. SAMRO 31. The announcement. Live. Let's go. Vrrrr.
How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm super. You know what? Pretty Ugly. Shout out. And with that, we also wrap up the second round of our nominees. And again, looking at that, the heavy hitters that are involved over there, I can only come to one conclusion, and that's that the SAMROs this year are an absolute must-see event. This is going to be the night in South African music and entertainment. That is going to be the word on the street. So you know what? Tungisa Guamanje, get that drip sorted. Lock your tickets down as soon as you get word. Fill the gas tank now. We're waiting for the summers. Set the GPS, because missing this, for me, unforgivable.
Not an option. I mean, I'll be there, he'll be there, and so why wouldn't you be there? It's this November for the Summer 31. And don't forget that some of the categories are actually in your hands, voted by the fans. Everyone gets a voice because music belongs to all of us.
It really does belong to all of us, and all of us, if I know English correctly, includes you, Mrs. Zama. Angeke ume phambi kwami and smile and look gorgeous all night without us seeing a little bit of sweat or putting you under some pressure. So I want to know, from what you've seen so far, who's walking away with what? You see some of your personal faves over there. Get word out right now.
You think I'm a mampara. You will not catch me slipping today, okay? I'm so sorry. But what I do see, however, is another round of nominees, followed by another dope performance by Summer 30 Jazz Album Winner of the Year, Steve Dyer. Let's go.
You good.
The nominees for Best Maskandi Album are Umafikizolo for Ngati Nguye, Phuze Khemisi for Ipolotiki, Khuzani for Angidlali Nezingane, Tencane for Alingeni, Imitente for Amathambo Kagogo. The nominees for Best Contemporary Music Album are Pietman Geldenhuys for Val Sand, Ampi for Niemandsland, Spoegwolf, Eend Bestemming, Neil Sandilands for Land and Sand, Majo for Geramtes. The nominees for Best Produced Album are Gaugelo Shwene for Zamajoba, Umi, Tabo Small and Paul Tobejani for Black Motion, The Cradle of Art. Thandiswa Mazwai, Tendai Shoko, Duduzo Makatini, Chris Bruce, and Michelle Ndegecelo for Thandiswa Mazwai, Sankofa. Sakumzi Kumana for Q, reprise on 2nd Avenue. Duduzo Makatini and Linda Sikakane for Linda Sikakane, Iladi. The nominees for Best Produced Music Video are Lindo Kuhle Malinga, producer, Nigel Stockwell, director, for Soul Matrix, Umbuzo, Mtutuko Mshali, producer, and Mtandeni SK, director, for Mtandeni SK, Gucci featuring Mahu, Tito M, producer, and Aline, director, for Tito M and UP, Chwalabam Remix, Cindy Gabriel and Lisa Wilson, producers, and Alison Swank, director, for Blackie, South, Ziggy Ndlovu, producer and director, for Shikaina featuring Molly, Risk. The nominees for Best R&B Soul Album are Michaela Jones for Too Many Promises, Elaine for Stone Cold Heart, Fila Lala for On Air, Clarity for It's Clear to See, The Big Hash for Heartbreak Hotel Deluxe. The nominees for Best Reggae are Dred Lloyd for Mikwe, Anela Jamena, The Rise, Dimar for Flaws in Frame, Louis de Lion for After All, Botanist Mr. Lamington for Area Code.
Big thank you to Mr. Steve Dyer.
Yes, indeed.
You know, you ever listen to someone and you get hit with immediate chest pains because the jealousy just won't let you be a decent human being? I mean, how is he able to make music that good, him and his band, and remain that humble? I would be unbearable. I would be something I honestly don't, especially with all the work he's done, to stay that cool and make music like that.
Definitely.
Pure poetry, I tell you. But that's what we do here at Summer 31. And now it is time to stick to our promises, and that means we are getting to our social space.
Yebo, and to do it right, we are joined by Summer's social media specialist, Gavelo. Good evening. It's so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you to have
How
me.
are you,
Thank
sir?
you for having
Thank you
me.
for joining us. We're going to ask you some questions because
Let's
you are
go
the
for it.
specialist. I need to. Yes.
Let's go
Okay.
for it.
So, what role does social media play these days in a musician's career?
Listen, it's actually hard to imagine how musicians actually pulled strings pre-social media, but in today's social 3.0 era, social media helps in a number of ways for simple things like reach and engagement,
Definitely.
real-time feedback. Imagine releasing a music or a track or album and getting insights in real time.
Yeah.
And also obviously being able to connect directly with fans.
Definitely. That definitely has shaped a lot of, the way we listen to music and the way the trends just happen. Another question I want to ask you is that you ran a viewers competition to choose your nominees. So please can you tell us about that?
Yes, so we ran a fan forecast competition this week. We literally ran it for 12 hours, where we posted boards on social media and gave all our followers an opportunity to predict tonight's nominees. And the prizes were simply general access tickets to the main awards, with a VIP experience also part of that. So as you can imagine, this is just a matter of people guessing and predicting who they think will be nominated tonight. And I'm happy to announce that today we've got 4 winners that we will be announcing on the show tonight. So to start off on Facebook, we got Asanda S. Mkwanazi, who's won a ticket. Tabato Ngoweni also on Facebook. And then on X, we have Cindy TLC Shabangu. And on Instagram, we have Brown Magic 1, who've won tickets. So with that said, someone from the team will reach out to you to make arrangements for a delivery of prizes. And then I also think it's important to highlight that this is not the end. We've got a lot more competitions that are coming up in the weeks and months as we lead up to the main awards. So there are things like the Rise Before the Shine. That's a competition that we'll be running in the coming weeks, where we'll be unearthing talent that can be on the main stage at the main show. Unplugged is another competition we'll be running, and also we want people to predict. We want people to predict hosts. We want people to predict performers in order to stand a chance to win tickets and prizes.
That is incredible. That's that interaction that we're talking about, bringing the Summers closer to you. Because I'm competition because I'm a ticket I fit. I'm like, beautiful things can happen. But anyway, let's get to the socials. What have people been saying?
Yeah, so we're seeing some interesting engagements. So on YouTube, SA Hip Hop Reloaded said, Summers, why didn't you invite us? And then we had Murphy Omni Essence. I am watching from Georgia in the United States. And then on Facebook, under the Best Afro Pop category, we had Mandisa Mkolisi saying Java was supposed to be nominated alone here. And then on X, we had someone who noted under the Best Amapiano category that Calvin Momo has been nominated 2 times so far in one category.
Yes, and he has. He has, that's true.
You know what? when people do good jobs, the Summers will be sure to recognize that. And so big shout out to Calvin Momo, big shout out to Sjava Sisi. Utushjava mela nominate to I1. Mara usunzwakihle. How about tongue? But thank you so much, and thank you to you guys for your engagement. Shout out Georgia. We see you Summers are doing big things internationally, and that's the power of virtual as well as the social media space. We engage not just locally but globally, taking brand SA even further. Thank you very much for your time, Big Sir. Please do not stop our interaction. Please keep speaking. And ladies, I know you're looking at my boy. Don't worry, I'm shopping him. He's single. Hit up my DM. I'll send you his handles. Thanks for joining us, King.
Alrighty, thanks.
Alrighty, and now let's take a look at our final nominee list.
The nominees for Best Rock Album are Blow Moort for Fear Maka, Max and Love for These Blues Might Get to You, Prime Circle for The World We Know, The Man Motels for Old Wounds, The Morning After for Look at You Now. The nominees for Best Traditional Faith Music Album are Betusile, Uyinqaba Yam, Jehovah Nisi, Tebs David for The Journey, Part 1, Malusi Mbokazi for The Full Circle Revival, Rofiwa Manyanga for Rofiwe Dzina, Ayanda Ntanzi for According to Grace, a one-man show. The nominees for Best Traditional Music Album are Kitumetse Mangate Production for Omulele, Ma Ausi for Mahodu, Makadzi Entertainment for Miracle Child, Deluxe, Sabu Giana, Kwanomtandazo, Pleasure, Tamanyalo, Bakokota, EP. The nominees for Remix of the Year are Tito M for Chwalabam, Woodblock DJs for Scooter Baba, Junior SA for Ngani, Tycoon for Iza Mawala, Mpo.wave for Hlala. The nominees for the Rest of Africa Award are Ira Star for The Year I Turned 21, Ben Soul for The Party and After Party, Wizkid for Morayo, Thames Born, In the Wild, Fireboy DML, Adedamola.
Well, there you have it, people. First list of nominees for this year's South African Music Awards. The top 5 categories will be announced at a later date, so keep eye on the socials for that big announcement. And as you can see, it's going to be a fire-filled in these streets. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be so crazy, and personally, I cannot wait. I don't know about you.
Me? I'm already there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already clapping like a seal for all of the nominees and the winners. I'm dancing the night away, and it means me 10 randi, in my head at least. And a big shout out while we're here to all the judges who took their time to fulfill the arduous task of judging this year's nominees, because wow, big shout out to you guys.
Definitely. Yes.
While I'm here, let me take this time. I'd like to apologize to Gavelo's wife. I was just playing. He's taken ungamfoneli.
You are such a case, yes. But thank you all so much for joining us this evening. A big thank you to our performers for the evening, as well as the sponsors for the Summer Committee, for making sure that our artists are always placed first and get their much deserved recognition.
100%, as well as a big shout out to our nominees who have been announced tonight. Congratulations to you. It is going to be a big night, and it is testament to the work that you put in. And to our future nominees, we need you. Keep submitting. Please keep bringing that music. Keep making it, chasing the dream, fulfilling, and bringing us the wonderful heat that is South African music. Yeah. We look forward to seeing and announcing your name in one of our future events. Is that not the case?
Exactly. And now you know that we cannot just leave you guys hanging, okay, after such an amazing evening. That is just not how we do things this side, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, to play us out for the evening, we have the undeniable talent of none other than East Rand's very own stunner on the decks, DJ Tubby Tubbs. Cheers and thank you.
ubethwa nguwe ufuna omnye umuntu ozonyamezela lento yakho didikwe ubethwa nguwe bayeza malume lezisa nenkomo zakho I'm leaving you didikiwe ufuna omnye umuntu ozonyamezela lento yakho didikiwe
That look fucking killer.
Danke, 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 boy, danke, boy, danke, boy, danke, boy.
Let's join the magazine. Let's join the magazine.
Ungakhona yazi ngiya-afforda, cela